First being released in Eldritch Moon and then making a recent appearance in Innistrad Remastered, MELD is a ability or effect that allows a card or two cards to transform into one bigger and stronger card that has its own abilities and effects on the battlefield. Much like Transform, once both cards are on the battlefield, it transforms into that creature. Now today we're going to be looking at two cards that transform into that MELD creature, which is Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers, which are also known as Chittering Hosts. Now, before we do dive into Chittering Hosts and go over the specifics of what it does, let's take a look at the two cards that make this creature. First, let's take a look at Graph Rats. What this creature is a 2/1 rat, and all it really does is allow these two creatures to meld into Chittering Hosts. Now with Midnight Scavengers, this is a 3/3 human rogue, and what this allows it to do, as stated in the ability, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, meaning it can be your opponents or yourself, you may return a target creature card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to your hand. Which, if you take a look at the mana cost value of Graph Rats, which is 2, this plays well into that, meaning if you want to truly get rid of the meld of Chittering Hosts, you have to get rid of Midnight Scavengers over the Graph Rats in order for this to go null and void in terms of battlefield efficiency. Now, once these two creatures are merged and form Chittering Hosts, what Chittering Hosts is a 5/6 Eldrazi horror with haste and menace. If you want to learn more about menace, go ahead and click the video that is linked to this short. And what his other ability is whenever a creature enters, meaning your opponents or yourself, other creatures you control get a +1/+0 and menace until end of turn, meaning this could be a dangerous card depending on how many creatures you have on the battlefield. Now, there are obviously better melds out there, but this is an example, a simple, more digestible version of this ability.